Your family home is filled with 4 decades of precious memories. Every corner holds a story, every object a ghost of laughter past. But lately, you might have noticed it's also filled with stuff, rooms you no longer use, stairs that feel a little steeper each year, and a yard that demands more energy than it used to. The thought of downsizing, of moving to a smaller home, feels overwhelming, almost like a betrayal of your past. But what if I told you the true art of downsizing isn't about getting rid of your things, but about liberating your future? Stay with me, because at the end of this video, I will share the single most important thing you need to let go of, and surprisingly, it's not a physical object at all. Hello, and a heartfelt welcome to 50+ timeless wisdom. Today, we're talking about a journey many of us consider in our retirement years, downsizing. It's a practical decision, but more than that, it's an emotional one. So first, let's talk about the logical reasons, the why that gets this process started. The most immediate benefit is financial freedom. Imagine a retired couple in Florida, sitting down at their kitchen table, looking at their monthly bills. With a smaller home, you could potentially lower or eliminate your mortgage payment, reduce your property taxes, save significantly on homeowners insurance, especially here in Florida, and cut down your utility bills. This isn't just about saving money. It's about freeing up your hard-earned resources for the things you truly want to do, whether that's traveling, pursuing a new hobby, or simply having a larger cushion for peace of mind. Beyond the finances, there's the incredible gift of time and energy. Think about the hours spent each week cleaning rooms that are rarely used, or the weekends dedicated to yard work. You might see a visual of a senior man, looking tired as he pushes a lawnmower under the hot sun. Now, picture that same man, free from that chore, happily learning to play the guitar or reading a book on his new, manageable patio. Downsizing means trading the burden of maintenance for the freedom of time. And finally, there is the crucial benefit of safety and suitability for the future. A smaller, single-story home or a condo can be much safer and more accessible as we age. It can mean no more worrying about steep staircases or having everything you need conveniently on one floor. It's a proactive choice to create an environment that will support your health and independence for many years to come. These practical benefits are clear, but the biggest hurdle for most of us isn't logic, it's emotion. Letting go of a family home is a profound experience. You might see an older woman gently touching a height chart marked on a doorframe, her eyes filled with memories of her children growing up. It's completely normal to feel a deep sense of sadness, grief of the past, and anxiety about what lies ahead. It's okay to feel that your memories are baked into the very walls of the house. The first step in this entire journey is not to pack a single box, but to give yourself permission to feel all of these emotions without judgment. Acknowledge the sadness. Talk about it with your spouse or a trusted friend. Recognizing that this is an emotional journey, not just a physical move, is the key to navigating it with grace. Once you've honored the past, you can begin to open the door to a new, lighter, and freer future. Once you've honored the past, you can begin to open the door to a new, lighter, and freer future. So, with a heart that has made peace with the decision, where do you physically begin? The task of going through a lifetime of possessions can feel monumental, like trying to empty an ocean with a teaspoon. The golden rule, the secret to avoiding this overwhelm, is this: start early and go slow. This is not a project for a single weekend. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Give yourself the gift of time, months, or even a year if possible. By starting early and doing just a little bit at a time, you transform a daunting chore into a gentle, manageable process of rediscovery. The best way to begin is with the room-by-room method. Don't try to tackle the whole house at once. Choose one small, manageable space to start. And here's a pro tip. Start with the least emotional room first. Don't begin with your bedroom closet or the attic filled with your children's keepsakes. Start with a laundry room, the linen closet, or a guest bathroom. You can see a senior woman with a determined but calm look deciding to just organize a single kitchen cabinet. By starting small and in a low emotion zone, you can build momentum and a sense of accomplishment. This gives you the confidence you need to later approach the more emotionally charged areas of your home. Finish one small space completely before moving on to the next. As you begin to sort through each area, equip yourself with a simple but incredibly effective tool, the 4-box system. Get 4 large boxes and label them clearly. The first box is labeled Keep. These are the items you truly love, use regularly, or absolutely need for your new, smaller home. Be honest and thoughtful here. The second box is Donate or Sell. This box is for items that are still in good condition, but that you no longer need. Picture an older couple smiling as they drop off a box of books at their local library or a bag of clothes at a charity shop. Letting go of these items feels good, knowing they will have a new life and help someone else. The third box is Trash or Recycle. This is for things that are broken, expired, or no longer usable. It's okay to let these things go completely. And the fourth box is a very special one. Label it Legacy. This box is not for you. It's for your family. As you find specific items that hold a precious memory connected to a child or grandchild, place them in this box. You might see an older woman carefully placing a vintage piece of jewelry into a beautifully decorated box labeled for my granddaughter, Sarah. This transforms the act of decluttering into an act of love and storytelling, of intentionally passing down your history. And a quick, practical tip. As you sort, especially for those of us in warm, humid climates like Florida, be mindful what you plan to store. A hot garage or attic is no place for precious photographs, vinyl records, or important documents. This is a great time to consider creating a digital archive of your most important photos and papers, protecting them from the elements forever. This practical system can help you work through most of the physical items in your home. But what about the hardest part? The small, sentimental treasures that don't have monetary value, but hold the weight of a lifetime? Next, we will discuss how to honor these precious items, and I will finally reveal that single, most important thing you need to let go of. Next, we will discuss how to honor these precious items, and I will finally reveal that single, most important thing you need to let go of. So, we arrive at the very heart of the downsizing journey. It's not the large furniture or the kitchen appliances that hold us back. It is the small, sentimental treasures, the items that have no monetary value, but hold the weight of a lifetime. The box of your children's school projects, your mother's favorite teacup, your father's old watch. How do we even begin to sort through these? The key is a powerful shift in mindset. We must learn to keep the memory, not the item. The love and the stories are not physically inside the object. They are inside of you. Here is a beautiful practice you can try. Take one sentimental item. For example, you might see an older woman, her face full of love, holding a small hand-knitted baby sweater. Instead of just putting it in a box, she takes a beautiful, clear photograph of it. Then on the back of the photo or in a special journal, she writes down the story. Who made it when her child wore it? How it made her feel. By doing this, she is honoring the memory in a deep and meaningful way. She is creating a legacy story that can be passed down. Then, she can choose to let the physical sweater go, knowing the true value, the story and the love, has been preserved forever. You can create a digital legacy box by scanning old photos and letters, preserving them perfectly without taking up any physical space. This process transforms a painful act of letting go into a joyful act of storytelling and preservation. And now, for the secret I promised you at the very beginning. The single most important thing you need to let go of to make this entire journey a success. It isn't your grandmother's china. It isn't your wedding album. And it isn't your children's first drawings. The most important thing to let go of is emotional attachment to the false idea that your memories live inside your things. Your memories live inside you. Your worth is not defined by what you own. Your life's richness is not measured by the number of boxes in your attic. It is measured in the love you've shared, the wisdom you've gained, and the stories you have to tell. By releasing the physical object, you are not losing the memory. You are demonstrating your trust that the memory is strong enough to live on within your heart and through the stories you share. The object that fits in the palm of your hand, the one to let go of, is that heavy grip of attachment itself. When you let that go, your hands and your heart are free. And that freedom is the true reward of downsizing. It is the joy of a new beginning. Picture a senior couple no longer spending their weekends cleaning a large, empty house. Instead, they are taking a painting class together, laughing. They are enjoying their morning coffee on the balcony of their new, manageable condo with a beautiful view, planning their next trip. Downsizing isn't about loss. It is about gaining. You gain time, you gain financial freedom, and you gain the mental space to focus on what truly brings you joy in this beautiful chapter of your life. It is the ultimate act of self-care for your future self. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey today at 50 Plus Timeless Wisdom. We hope this guide has given you the courage and the practical tools to begin your own downsizing adventure. If you found this video helpful, we would be so grateful if you give a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might be contemplating this big decision. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, 50 Plus Timeless Wisdom, so you won't miss our weekly videos. Now, we'd love to start conversation. Here is a question for you all, and there's no right or wrong answer. Do you believe it's more important for seniors to keep their physical heirlooms for their children, or is it a greater gift to leave them with fewer things to deal with? Please share your thoughtful opinions in the comments below. We look forward to reading them. Be well.